I'm Lisset King. I'm an emotional ninja out of Portland. Credential-wise, I'm a trainer of Neuro Linguistic Programming, practitioner of Huna, the lineage of Hawaiian shamanism, and I incorporate all of that, including hypnosis and all of my other bags of tricks to support people in releasing unresolved trauma or just baggage they haven't been able to release. I'm there to support them with that. So life before the breakthrough session, I was actually feeling a little stuck. Like the first quarter of this year, I was actually feeling very disconnected from my work. Like I wasn't sure what was going on, but I wasn't getting the clients. I was getting on calls, and yet no one was converting. And it's not for lack of wanting to support them. There just seemed to be a misalignment with what I was doing and how I was being. And I was starting to feel more and more disconnected from my work. But with that said, it was a bit of a rougher, lean quarter for me. I wasn't connecting to myself and my purpose and why I was doing. I wasn't connecting to my why. And as much as I wanted to, I was finding myself in the minutia of the day to day. This is what you need to do, and this is how people succeed in this work. And I was listening to a lot of other people's input on what it's like to run my business, knowing that that wasn't, but feeling disconnected from those have-tos. And I was like, it's time for me to do a breakthrough again, because I know that with this work, I can get to the next level of whatever it is that like thing that is keeping me from succeeding, because I know I'm fully capable inside, and I know it's like an inside job, but I just couldn't find it on my own. First of all, I love being held by a practitioner that I trust and love, and I was hopeful, and yet this weird insecurity of like, is it going to work this time, or is it going to work for me? I've seen it work with, hundreds of clients of my own, but I had not, it'd been moments since I'd experienced my own breakthrough. So there was certainly a level of doubt that it was a really curious experience. For one, I just knew it was time. I had reached the max at that level of growth. Like I had leveled up significantly from years ago when I had my last career breakthrough, where, the goal was just to even start my business, to now I had a successful business, and I was getting stuck in things that I just didn't know were there. So I was like, this is the time to revisit this part of my life and get it back in alignment so that I have solid foundation there. Following the breakthrough, I had the biggest week that I've had like all year. And I actually ended up being my biggest month. Like what I was able to bring in income for May was more than I was actually able to bring in all year. So I would say the results are outstanding. I am beyond happy with the work that we did. I feel happier with my partner. There's definitely just like a coherence. I feel like I'm showing up. I feel like I'm being a good provider for my family. And so my mood has boosted. I've been able to really focus on my physical health. I've got some really major goals that I've created, like climbing Mount St. Helens, and I'm in the middle of the training for that. And it just feels like every part of my life is like going up. I hear you. I feel you. And I know it's scary to change to this degree, to let go of the things that have been keeping you safe and comfortable, but just do it. Like, just get her done, get the growth, get the expansion. You will be so much happier and lighter on the other side of the breakthrough session, I promise. I would just say there, particularly to you, Chloe, like you're such a gentle practitioner, that you have a way of holding someone in their greatness and reflecting back to them that magic and wonder, and reminding them of who they are, even when they're kicking and screaming. Even when I'm kicking and screaming and don't want to change and being very whiny. Um, especially as a practitioner, it's so important to have a practitioner that can hold you. So if you're someone in the arts of holding others, Chloe's just an amazing person to hold you.